guys, hope you are well and welcome to another training at FBA. And today we'll talk about how do you build your coaching brand. Before we start, principally आपको मैं समझा देता हूँ, just posting on social media is not building your coaching brand, especially when it is happening randomly, right? A lot of people think that they would just hop on trends day in and day out and brand build हो जाएगा. नहीं, that's a path to being a nobody. So today we'll understand how do we build our coaching brand in 2024, and let's get this rolling, because if you're not building a brand you would be forgotten soon. My goal, if you are watching this video and if I'm creating this video for you, is that you should be seen as the top 1% in your niche. Eventually, in the next few months and years, you should be seen as top 1%, right? If your goal is anything lesser than that, then your goals are not right. And that should be the goal. And everyone, I truly believe everyone can do that if they are building their brand the right way, right? So let's get this rolling. सबसे पहले मिसकंसेप्शन समझ लेते हैं. ब्रांडिंग की मिसकंसेप्शन क्या है कि ब्रांडिंग को लोग सोचते हैं कि डिजाइनिंग ऑफ योर इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट इज योर ब्रांड, राइट? That is a part of your branding, that's a part of the visual appeal of your brand, but वो बहुत छोटा सा part है. This is your brand, and ये जो social media post designing है, this is what it is. It is important है, help करती है, but ये just designing of your Instagram post is not branding. Because if that was the case, the best designer would win and would have maximum number of clients. And you guys would hire the best designer, not us. आप टीम एफबीए के पास हमारे पास नहीं आओगे, हमारा बिजनेस होता पॉइंटलेस. आप बोलते कि भाई इस बंदे की क्या डिजाइनिंग है, तो ड्राइंग भी ऐसे करता है. बट why are you listening to me right now? Because I've built a brand, right? It's not because of designing of my Instagram post. My Instagram posts look like these, literally a Twitter style post, right? But why are you consuming this? Why are you giving us your precious time and energy right now by listening to this? The reason is आर ब्रांड, राइट? वो ही हमने बिल्ड करना है, और वो डिजाइनिंग वाली बात नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर यही होता तो आप डिजाइनर करते चूज और आपका बिजनेस हो जाता स्काई रॉकेट. डिजाइनिंग इज अ पार्ट ऑफ इट, बट इट्स अ वेरी स्मॉल पार्ट, एंड दैट्स व्हाट. द लुक एंड फील आर डेफिनेटली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बट दे आर अ स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ द गेम. अब लुक एंड फील इंपॉर्टेंट है, हम इस पे फोकस करते हैं फॉर आवर क्लाइंट्स ऑल्सो. We literally have plug and play templates and branding guidelines for our team FBA members to make sure कि यार that's sorted from day one, right? इतने templates और branding guidelines है, so that they can find their own style, unique style based off their preferences, right? But that's a part of it. Main brand क्या है? It's literally everything you do. Principle understand करो कि brand important क्यों? Because brand leads to what? Trust. More trust means more you get paid eventually, right? So everything which increases your trust is a brand, and everything you don't do which might have increased your trust for you is also your brand which you did not work upon, right? So ब्रांड जितना अच्छा है उतने ज्यादा क्वालिटी क्लाइंट्स आएंगे, उतने ज्यादा आपको हाई पेइंग क्लाइंट्स आएंगे, राइट? उतने ज्यादा हाई पेइंग क्लाइंट्स आएंगे आपको जितनी ज्यादा क्वालिटी है, राइट? लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स पीपल आर लाइक ओके, हमें एक स्क्रिप्ट चाहिए, कोई मैजिकल स्क्रिप्ट चाहिए जिससे हम हाई टिकट कर सकें चार्ज. नहीं, आपको हाई टिकट स्क्रिप्ट नहीं चाहिए, आपको ब्रांड चाहिए. And guys, keep in mind, branding is not a short-term game; it's a long-term game. And if you are looking at this, if you want to choose this as a career or even as a side career, you need to play the long-term game. And it is what gives us momentum, and this is what makes scaling easy. I have built a brand over the years, so मैं कोई भी marketing technique use करता हूँ that works. Any funnel I use works. Why? Because of brand, right? ऑल्सो कीप इन माइंड, जब ब्रांड की बात होती है, पीपल इन्वेस्ट इन पीपल नॉट इन सर्विसेज. तो आपने अपना ब्रांड भी बिल्ड करना है, दैट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड योर पर्सनल ब्रांड. वो बिल्ड करना है बिकॉज उससे आपके एवेन्यूज खुल जाएंगे. एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ, ट्रेंड बाय वाईवीएस से अब मैं कुछ भी इन रिलेशन टू हेल्थ हेल्थ स्टार्ट करना चाहूँ, हेल्थ साइकोलॉजी, सॉरी साइकोलॉजी स्टार्ट्स विद पी, एंड लाइफ कोचिंग, सप्लीमेंट्स, मैंने अपने ट्रेंड बाय वाईवीएस ब्रांड बिल्ड कर दिया. मैं कुछ भी करना चाहूं कुछ भी कर सकता हूं. व्हाई? बिकॉज आई हैव बिल्ट अ ब्रांड अराउंड माई सेल्फ. right? I haven't just built a coaching company. Coaching company is a very big part. It's the mother company. It's something because of which I get maximum of my revenue. बट अब मैंने ब्रांड बिल्ड कर लिया, अब मैं कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ, हेल्थ से रिलेटेड, साइकोलॉजी से रिलेटेड, लाइफ कोचिंग से रिलेटेड, लिटरली एनीथिंग. सो दिस हैज ओपनड अ लॉट ऑफ एवेन्यूज फॉर मी. सप्लीमेंट्स मैंने स्टार्ट करने, कुछ भी, लिटरली आई कैन डू एनीथिंग. बाय? बिकॉज ऑफ द वर्ड ब्रांड, राइट? वो ही आपने बिल्ड करना है इवेंचुअली, एंड दैट्स, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड अ ब्रांड में क्या क्या इंक्लूडेड है. सो व्हाट डज अ ब्रांड इंक्लूड? देखो, on a broader scale, it's every pillar of your fitness business, right? Which includes your service, your knowledge, your niche, your offer, your social media and lead generation, and conversion process, and retention and renewal process. All of these things, and referral process also. All of these together should be in sync, and that's your brand, right? And that is what. So basically, here's the list. अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि इसके लिस्ट के अलावा कुछ और नहीं है, बट आपने समझना है, brand is every action you take, right? Everything you do in your business. It's not just what your social media looks like. That's a part of it, but it's not everything. So let's start with this. Number one thing, brand, knowledge and experience. एक्सपीरियंस तो देखो आपके खुद लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस से आता है, प्लस कोचिंग क्लाइंट्स से जो आप लर्न करते हो, plus knowledge is basically obviously everything you're learning right now. You're learning, that's knowledge, right? That's knowledge. Understanding, certification karte ho, koi bhi concept understand karte ho, that is all your knowledge. But keep in mind, knowledge without experience is very weak. So आपको दोनों चीजें चाहिए. Second is how you transform people. What does your service look like and what is your method? Very important. जब हम FBA clients को करते हैं, हम knowledge और service में सबसे पहले work करते हैं. Reason for that is कि यार, knowledge is one part. Service is what actually changes the game and what actually makes your client stay with you long term. Right? What is your coaching method? अब ये बिगिनर वाली चीज नहीं, ये हम थोड़ी सी एडवांस चीज है, ये हम अपने मास्टरमाइंड में सिखाते हैं. What is your coaching method? What is unique about it? Right? Next comes what is your marketing message? What is your refined marketing statement? क्या आप बात करते हो? What do you stand for? What do you stand against? Right? What do you stand against? For example, I can say I'm against keto diet. I can say as a business coach, I'm against those people who are not building a complete business by working on all of these aspects. Just those who are just trying to oversell or overmarket. That's something which I'm against because I don't believe in that. Right? I'm against people who are not building a brand, who are just teaching your tactics. Right? So this is also included. Your social media profile, everything you do, everything you don't do, right, is your brand. For example, I never talk about any other human being on my posts, especially when it comes to negatively, right? फिटनेस इंडस्ट्री में क्या होता है, बहुत बंदे नेगेटिविटी के अंदर घुसे पड़े हैं, इवन स्मार्ट पीपल, राइट? आई नेवर टॉक अबाउट एनीबॉडी, नो मैटर व्हाट, नेवर. व्हाई? बिकॉज दैट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ माय ब्रांड एंड दैट्स हु आई एम. आई डोंट बिलीव इन पुलिंग अदर्स डाउन. गाइज, एक सिंपल सा लॉजिक बता देता हूँ. देयर आर टू वेज ऑफ having the tallest building in town. Number one is build your building as the tallest. Other option is burn buildings of others down. People choose option two, and these people are idiots according to me, right? So I never do that, right? Also, what your social media looks like, the way you present everything, the way you present your post and everything, that's a part of your brand. Whom you work with, whom you don't work with, right? Your niche. आपको बड़ी clearly बताता हूँ. I don't work with those who do not want to start an online business, right? It's as simple as that. Day in and day out, I get hundreds of queries from those who have offline businesses. लोगों की apps हैं. They want me to become a partner in their apps. There are these gym owners. I don't work with them because I can't help them. It's as simple as that, right? So whom you don't work with is also very important. For example, trained by YBS, I don't work with beginners. I don't work with those who haven't even tried transforming even once. Because my niche and expertise is helping people who have been trying since months and years. That's who I work with. I don't work with those who just want to lose 2-3 kgs. Not my niche. If someone has big goals, that's my niche, right? So that is also important. इसमें लोग गलती क्या करते हैं? They think I work with everybody. मुझे knowledge है, मैंने certification करके I work with everybody. Very stupid. Guys, Marketing का one of the most important laws is law of repulsion, or also called law of polarity. You should be very clear on what you stand for, what you stand against. That's a very important part of your brand. Next, everything you say, everything you don't say is your brand, right? Positioning. What is your positioning like on social media? Most people don't understand that. Beginners को कई कबारी समझ नहीं आती है, but हमें eventually build करनी पड़ती है, right? These are the things which we cover at FBA. We make our clients go through something called authority content, जिससे उनकी पोजिशनिंग और ये सारी चीजें क्लियर हो जाती है. सबसे पहला काम हम क्लाइंट से क्या कराते हैं? इवन इफ दैट पर्सन इज अ बिगनर, we help them choose a niche so that they have direction, and we get this very clear on this when we start with the mastermind stuff. FBE mastermind से जब start करते हैं काफी डेप्थ में जाते हैं, and we go do something called market sophistication study and build a coaching method based off that. How do you provide value on social media, right? For example, my way of providing value on social media is writing frameworks like these, right? Creating detailed trainings like these for this year, right? Next is the results you show. That's also part of your brand. Imagine कोई नया बंदा आता है, आप उसको 100 results दिखा दो अपने in your own niche. That's your brand. That person would pay you easily. Look and feel of your profile. What your profile looks like. Guys, keep in mind Instagram is your CV. जैसे जॉब्स के लिए सीवी होता है, वैसे इंस्टाग्राम है आपका, इफ यू आर एन ऑनलाइन कोच. गैस, आपको कॉन्सेप्ट बता देता हूँ. एसोसिएटिव कोहेरेंस क्या होता है? गैस, आवर ब्रेन ऑटोमेटिकली मेक्स जजमेंट फॉर एवरीथिंग. सो इमेजिन व्हेन समवन विजिट्स योर प्रोफाइल, वुड दे get impressed, or would they be like, yeah, this person might not be charging a lot of money, right? So that is associative coherence, and this happens automatically. ये ऑटोमेटिकली होता है, हमारा ह्यूमन ब्रेन करता है. सो आपने मेक श्योर करना है कि आपकी लुक एंड फील ऑफ ए प्रोफाइल इज गुड. इसको आपने ओवर डिह्यूमनाइज नहीं करना कि ज्यादा ही एडिटेड सी लगे, बट इट शुड बी समवेयर इन द मिडल, अ बिट स्ट्रक्चर. देयर शुड बी ब्रांडिंग अपील होनी चाहिए, but it shouldn't be over structured, then people don't resonate to you, right? Next is, how do you nurture people, and what is your channel? For example, in the beginning your channel can be IG, LinkedIn. Then when you get to the next level, maybe FB level, then you would want email marketing or long form YouTube or something of that sort, like longer form, right? Vimeo, right? What is a nurture style? How do you nurture people, and how do you convert them? Guys, nurture वगैरह understand करना है तो there's a detailed training on lead generation. You can check it out on the channel, and do check it out. उसमें nurture, deepening interest, ये सारी चीजें in depth explain करी हुई है. Next is, how do you talk to your prospects when they contact you? How do you get them on a call? And how do you convert them into high paying clients? What is your conversion process? Again, guys, whatever I'm mentioning here, we teach this to our clients, but we teach this in a way that our clients are able to bring out their unique style. See, all of you guys are a star. You are a star. अगर आप believe करो ना करो, everyone is individual. तो my goal is कि eventually beginning में आप मेरे principles follow करो, सारे principles सीखो मुझसे, but eventually हमें आपका version create करना है. Else later on you would start feeling miserable. So goal is to make the best version of you in front of you, right? Next, what is your coaching offer? इस पे detailed framework है, right? What is the promise of the offer? They should be linked to your service, knowledge, and your niche, right? Next, what is the follow-up style? How do you follow up with prospects? What perks do clients get versus anyone else? That means क- आप जब अपनी कोचिंग की बात कर रहे हो या अपनी कोचिंग के बारे में बात कर रहे हो, what makes your prospects feel कि यार this person is better than everyone else for me, right? How do you get people to the conclusion that you are the best solution to their problem? Because if they don't feel that, they won't sign up for your service, right? Next is, how you put out offers. How frequently do you do it? What is your style when it comes to that? How uniquely do you do it? Right? How do you onboard your clients? Basically, onboarding of your clients, this is a part of your service. Very important because of something called. It's very important because of something called, what is it called? मैं भूल गया. Buyer's remorse. क्या होता है? As soon as someone spends money, उनको अचानक ना गिल्टी सा फील होने लग जाता है, because obviously money पे कर रहे हैं. So आपका onboarding process बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए जो इस चीज को nullify करे. That's also very important. Next comes transformative strategy for your clients. क्या strategy use करते हो आप? right? Do you believe in quick results, fast results, slow results, habit building? What is your method, right? How do you deliver the plan? How do you update the plan? How do you check in? Daily करते हो, weekly करते हो, या whatever. In FBA, we teach exactly what we do personally at Trained by YVS, which has helped us scale our business to the next level. How do you solve problems? What do you not accept? आपके लिए क्या acceptable नहीं है in the market from your clients? ये boundaries भी बहुत important है. Boundaries. What are your boundaries? Lot of coaches forget this, and eventually they are making money, but they literally don't have a life because आपने boundaries नहीं set करी. How do you make sure you're getting enough referrals? How do you keep clients for longer? Keep in mind, each client of yours gives you one referral, तो आपका business हो जाता है 2x. How do you keep your clients for longer? Each client stays with you for 3 more months. Business हो जाता है 2x. 4x तो इन चीजों से हो गया. So how do you make sure of that? Right? What are the phases of your coaching program? Starting से ending तक client journey क्या है? ये client journey इतना important है because this makes clients stay long term. Right? As chasing new clients every month is 10 times harder versus keeping your clients for longer. Right? Next is who do you interact with? Who do you don't interact with? That means what is your circle? Because what your circle is would define how you are seen as the world, right? Because you are a sum total of top five people. Who are your top five? What's your public relation strategy? What does your team look like? What is your culture? What are the principles? What is your strategy for scaling? What strategy do you use? What strategies do you use? क्या funnels install करते हो क्या नहीं? At FBE, we work on all of these things to get businesses to the next level, from funnels to paid marketing to everything else. And next part of your brand is स्टेप वन. आपने अब क्या सोचना है कि यार ब्रांड मैंने बिल्ड करना है. Guys, ये अब एग्जॉस्टेड लिस्ट नहीं है, काफी लंबी लिस्ट होगी, बट फैक्ट ऑफ द मैटर इज this is what it is, and there's a lot more. Everything you do and everything you don't do is your brand. It's as simple as that, right? Step one of building brand is asking yourself, who do you want to be? What do you want to be like? Who's your idol? What are your principles? What is your mission? What is the depth of understanding in market? इसे market sophistication कहते हैं. इसकी understanding. अब ये beginner की चीज concept नहीं है. ये थोड़ा next level पे, ये FBE की starting में कराते हैं. हम FBA में नहीं कराते इतनी depth में. Because beginning में our goal is something else, right? Next is playing the long-term game. What is your long-term and short-term mission? For example, your short-term mission, if you're a beginner, should be just getting maybe first client, then first five clients, then first post-table transformation, then 50K, six figures, then consistently six figures, then multiple six figures, then 3.5 lakh rupees. 3.5 lakh rupees number मैं क्यों use करता हूँ? Because if you reach this number consistently, you are in top 1% of the country. That's why I like 3.5 lakh rupees, the number. And that's what then, it should be consistent 3.5 lakh rupees. Then, getting a virtual assistant, then building a team. Then it can be 5 lakhs, 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs. Literally, the end is wo. If you reach consistent 7 lakh rupees, you become top 1% of the world on average, right? So 7 lakh rupees is the next landmark. Then it's seven figures, obviously, right? So basically, the principle is simple. Everything you do from this day should be aligned with your long-term brand. Basically, ये सारी चीजें आपका brand है. No short-term tactics. Guys, principles over tactics. आप कभी notice करोगे when I'm teaching you, I'm not literally never talking about these tactics. I'm always talking about principles. Next is no running behind shiny objects. Guys, these days you are being bombarded with literally information, people trying to sell you their stuff and everything else. How do you make sure you stay on track? Because building a brand is a long-term game. Imagine करो आज आपने brand build करना start किया, यहाँ से यहाँ पहुंच गया, right? But आपने किसी और की ad देख ली, आप कुछ और करने लग गए random. उससे क्या हुआ? आप फिर से बिगनिंग से स्टार्ट हुए, फिर आपने फिर से किसी की ऐड देख ली, फिर से ऐड देख ली. आपका ब्रांड इवेंचुअली ऐसे ऊपर जाना चाहिए था, बट आपके केस में क्या हो रहा है? ये हो रहा है. दिस इज 90% ऑफ द कोचेस, लिटरली 90% ऑफ द कोचेस, बिकॉज शॉर्ट टर्म अप्रोच चेंज, शॉर्ट टर्म अप्रोच चेंज, शॉर्ट टर्म अप्रोच चेंज. दिस इज लॉन्ग टर्म. right? So ये understand करो. Long term अगर आप if you stay on track, you'll overall go up and your brand goes up. मैंने इतने कोचेस देखे जिनका ब्रांड बिल्ड करना स्टार्ट हुआ, they go to the back to the shortcut. ये short term again, and after 2 3 years they are like, what the fuck is happening? I was growing here, अभी तक ये सेम पे क्यों फंसा हूं मैं? This is the problem. You did not have a long term strategy, and that's something which you need to work upon. And that has failed well for me, to be honest, as a business owner myself. And quick note, you should be learning from those who inspire you and those who have built their own brand, and that can change the game. Learn from people who are competent in teaching you. When you are learning from anyone or when you take anyone's service, the simple question you should ask yourself is this person doing what I want to be doing in future? If the answer is no, then don't take service from this person. If the answer is yes, take the service. It's as simple as that, because there are a lot of scam artists out there, and it's simple. See what they are doing, their actions, their life, the principles they follow, actions, and the principles they follow, principles they use, and try to learn from their mistakes. So basically, taking up mentorships can always help, right? Whenever I provide this much of value, I feel entitled that I can always say that if you guys if you are looking to take your business to the next level, नीचे description में जाओ, there's this short form, fill this form and let's see if you are a good fit for working with us, where we step by step help you to get to the next level, take your business to the next level. uh, we help complete beginners. We also help people who don't have a certification yet, that is zero knowledge. And we also help coaches who are stuck, who have started but kind of not they're not haven't reached the goal, be it 5 lakh rupees per month, be it 6 figures per month, be it 7 figures per month, and whatever. And that's what. If you're not ready yet, then फिर भी आप नीचे जाओ, YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो and check out the old training. Guys, every training I have made is a in-depth training helping you start and scale your business. So you don't even need mentorship. Literally, you need just time. Give time to this. Give enough time, and you'll change the game. Also, if you want to see our case studies, Instagram pe this is the ID. Case studies plus detailed frameworks. Guys, almost 30 35 detailed frameworks बना चुका हूँ मैं इस पे. And obviously detailed framework के basis पे ही मैं ये trainings बनाता हूँ. And that is what. And feel free to DM us the word scale on Instagram if you want to learn from us and want to start and scale your fitness business. And that is what. Hope this gave you a lot of value. And thank you. And let's build your brand. Right? And that is all. And thank you. And have a fantastic day. And bye.